is breaking news from the 7 Action Newsroom.
We're going to begin with the latest on the breaking news out of Armada, where police are stopping cars, every car coming in and out of that little town.
Let's go live to 7 Action News reporter Jonathan Carlson. Jonathan, it looks like most of that traffic has died down from earlier.
Well, actually, it looks that way right here, but it's not. Let's turn around here and swing around to show you that we've got a lot of traffic that's backed up. This is the main road coming into Armada here. Everybody has been backed up for a little while right now as local police and the FBI, as you can see, have been stopping every car that's been coming in and coming out. They've been putting X's on a number of people's hands, I'm told, so they can keep track of who's coming in and out. They've also been writing down people's license plates. They've been writing down their license plates on their notepads as they've been coming into town here to keep track of everything. Again, we have local police and the FBI on the main drag here going into the village of Armada. Everybody coming out and coming in is being checked. Their hands are being tagged, their license plates being written down as the search for April Millsap's killer intensifies. Now, we also have Chopper 7 overhead as well to give you a bird's eye view of all of this. It's been a tense day. Before our 5 o'clock live shot, before we went on the air at 5 o'clock, there was actually a helicopter that was flying around the trail where April's body was found. They were essentially going up and down the trail, very low in the sky, essentially checking out the trail. We don't know if they got a tip, if they were looking for anybody in particular. We don't know if these roadblocks are because of any sort of tip or anything like that. Officials really aren't telling us. However, the state police are telling us that one of the reasons they're doing this right now is because some of the tips have gone cold, we're told, since that house raid outside of Armada yesterday. 2 people were taken into custody on pot charges, not necessarily related to this. The bus there was in relation to this investigation, but nobody has been charged in this case just yet. But a lot of people saw that news and thought maybe the killer was captured. State police saying that is not the case. This is still an ongoing investigation. They don't exactly know who did this, so this is a very active investigation. So they are trying to get tips from all of the people that are coming in and out of here. Have they seen anything? Have they heard anything? Do they have any tips for officials? But again, they are marking everybody that comes in and out. They are taking down their license plate number, so they're keeping track of everybody that comes in this village and comes out. Again, this is the main road that comes into the small village of Armada here. This all happening at around 5:15 or so as we were driving out of town. FBI agents and local police just immediately set up this roadblock and started quickly stopping everybody coming in and out to try to figure out exactly what's going on. Now, the visitation for April Millsap and a service going on this afternoon and this evening. The family obviously starting to say their goodbyes to April. This village waiting for word as to just what is going on here right now, and also just what is going on with this case and if there has been any progress in finding April Millsap's killer. But as you can see live right now, local police and FBI are doing their best to try to solve this case. They are trying to talk to everybody that they can to try to get as many tips as they can, and they want to know exactly who is coming in and out of this town as they try to solve this case. For now, we are live in Armada. I'm Jonathan Carlson, 7 Action News.
Yeah, Jonathan, I'm looking at a map of Armada right now. There are a number of ways in and out of that town. Looks like maybe 5 or 6 ways in and out of the town. Are they covering all of them, or just that one intersection you can see there?
Well, right now we were told that this is just the intersection that they're covering right now, but this is the main road coming into town. There are a couple other ways to get points north, east, and west, but this is the main road that people take and that we have been taking to get into downtown Armada, to get towards the funeral home where that visitation was taking place, which is literally just down the road here. But I did have a chance to speak to some of these drivers that were being questioned by police, and they were telling me that they were having these black marks put on their hands, they were having their license plates taken down, so the FBI and the local police can keep track of everybody that's coming in and out of town here. And as you can look live right now, we were just showing you a big line of cars that are backed up here for a good ways as these local officials and FBI try to keep track of everybody coming in.
Now, Jonathan, are investigators telling you that they are suspicious of everyone, especially people who have an interest in this case, especially like in that service earlier? There was an FBI agent who was coming in and just said he was curious, but they stopped him and demanded his license and identification.
Yeah, you know, one of the things that authorities have said since the start of this, and in all of these types of situations and these investigations, they're always looking for somebody suspicious, somebody who has a big preoccupation in the case, somebody who's watching all of the news coverage, somebody who's out here. And there was a guy that wanted to go into the visitation that isn't from Armada, that doesn't know the family, and they actually searched all of his ID. They descended on him fairly quickly to try to figure out just who he was and if he was here with good intentions. He says he was. Who knows if he was allowed to be let in or not. But they are taking this very seriously. Anybody in town that looks like they shouldn't be here, they have a preoccupation with this case, they want to talk to them. But again, as you can see live, they're not taking any chances. They're talking to everybody that's coming in the main drag here into Armada.
All right, Jonathan, thank you so much. You know, it's standard police procedure to check out the funerals and the visitations when they are looking for suspects, and that may be what's happening here. Jonathan Carlson, thank you for that live reporting today from Armada.